get a quick little night ride in. Going to get some tea. It's 7 o'clock right now. This is what it looks like at night. Now I've been here for 3 weeks, I guess now. Yeah, almost 3 weeks. If you don't live in here, this place will teach you patience. Some of these people don't know what law means, the word law, or wait in line. Don't know if it exists in the vocabulary. Yeah, that creates a really completely different riding dynamic compared to somewhere like in the States or where I previously was living in Taiwan. I still just can't wrap my head around how many scooters there are. You want to cross the road, you don't cross it. You either go to a U-turn or an underpass, go turn around. Assuming that you're on a vehicle or a bicycle or something. I just don't know how there's so many scooters. I think they really could benefit here though with the electric scooter system. Especially like the one in Taiwan is pretty nice. If they could implement that here, I bet the air would be immaculate here. I mean, I know there's some surrounding factories and stuff like that, but like, you know, the traffic amount here is unimaginable. Like, just can't wrap your head around how many scooters are here. Yeah, when I was in Taiwan, they have a system called it's for go-go-ros. There's also some different companies participating. What they do is they have a battery. Ooh, it looks like I took the wrong turn. Yeah, took the wrong turn. Lordy, lordy, this is gonna be fun. Supposed to go on that bridge. I thought I read there was a no bicycle sign on there, but let's go see. Yeah, so they have a battery sharing system there, so it's not just Go-Go-Ro, the brand, has access to the battery system. I think Yamaha and a couple other off-brand companies entered into the market, but I think it could really make a big difference here, especially with this scooter mount here, though. But with the salary that these guys make, though, I kind of doubt they can afford it. I've been noticing here a bunch of Italian scooters. I've looked them up. Some of them are from the 70s. So that tells you a little bit about how long they'll use things here before they get rid of it. Being in Taiwan, it was kind of an anomaly to see something that old. Every now and then you may see it, but they just had it just for, you know, it was old, so it was unique. So that's why they would have it. But here, I mean, these guys are using it for transportation. I'm not saying everybody. There is some new scooters here for sure. But definitely the old technology is still on the streets here, which is pretty unique. I met a friend, her scooter as well. It's an Italian brand. It's from the 1980s. It's been in her family ever since she's known. Good scooter, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a different dynamic here when wages are a lot lower than it's hard to buy. It's hard to buy new stuff. looks like a homemade three-wheeler. I don't know. They're usually the most obnoxious. But yeah, like I was saying, it's an interesting dynamic here, though. They use things until I guess they absolutely cannot function anymore. I don't even know if they even let it get to that point. I see some, shoot, looks like it's from the 60s, 60 model scooters, maybe 70s, late 70s, converted into, they did is they converted it into a food stand, cut it in half. But yeah, those are probably the oldest ones I've ever seen. I hope this GoPro picked up a little better today. I put it on a different setting. Nighttime, QZ. Such bad quality, you can't even tell what's going on. This guy over here, he's selling, I don't know what that is. Little tables? Little tables. I don't know if he's putting me art on it or he buys it like that. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little 6-kilometer stretch to the, well, I hope it's there, Taiwanese tea shop. Just take note, you come here, you want to use Google Maps, I'm going to say about 50% of the time it doesn't exist. It didn't really occur to me until I asked around and they said, well, you know, for one, the country just opened up. For two, these guys just went through pandemic and government was imposing some crazy regulations. And also within these regulations, you have to be the man to foot the bill for everything, even the COVID test and everything. So this person I was talking to, the one who's local here, he said that during that time, basically anyone that didn't have, you know, a substantial amount of money in their bank account, they're gone. So since they just opened up, I want to say it's a month and a half ago. I won't rely on the date, but I mean, it hasn't been long. Yeah, so I guess no one's had time to update. It's, for me, they need to implement better ways to get rid of, you know, places that don't exist. Google makes you jump through too many hoops. I think last time I did it, it's gotta go through review, they can look at your comment, you gotta go through all these kinds of steps just to say that it's not there no more. So yeah, so I just said screw help though, because going somewhere is very frustrating, you know, because I'm going to this tea shop right now. I just went to one 5 minutes ago. Perfect reviews, says it's open, the whole shabam. I go there, doesn't even exist. So yeah, just be aware when you're here, you will run into that. I think, well, I mean, I don't know how long you would be here if you're gonna come here. If you're gonna be here for any substantial amount of time, the best thing I've found is mark that shit on the map and make it a favorite spot. You can go back to it. That's what I've been doing. I've been marking down the restaurants, drink shops, cool places to go. Google has been, I mean, it's not Google's fault, it's just no one's been updating, so I'm not really aware how much Vietnamese use Google Maps. The last guy that I seen, he was using Apple Maps. Didn't seem to know what Google Maps was, so I'm not too sure how popular it is here. So if it's mainly updated by foreigners, and that's the problem right there. Apparently some of the regulations are so crazy that there was a mass migration of foreigners out of this place. I myself, when I was, well, I never actually experienced a lockdown. I got lucky, but at that time I was in Taiwan. I personally met 4 people off of my hand, randomly, from Vietnam. Mass exodus from this place. I guess being communism, they can make laws right off the bat. Don't need no other people's approval. Sometimes that can be good, sometimes it can be bad. I mean, they can implement laws that don't have any logic. I'm not saying the COVID laws had any logic or anything, but, you know, for anything. That's why I met a guy from the UK. He's been here for 15 years. He says they can't get anything done here because the government's always changing. Every time the government changes, they throw in all new laws, new ideas, because they don't need anybody's approval. So, unfortunate, I guess. But yeah, this is one of the most things I don't like about riding in this city is these stupid roundabouts. Sounds like I'm complaining right now, but I think they're the most obnoxious thing you can put in this city. They don't even put lines, it's just a freestyle. This one's not too bad though, because the crowd, we're a little bit further away from the city, but if you go to the ones near the main part of the city, just one, oh, it's a bit of a headache. I don't know how many rivers we're going past. I think this is heading towards District 5. I think so. Hopefully I'm long enough here to see them open up the metro system. You know, I hear it's only one line. I read online it was until 2030, but apparently one of the locals I talked to, they said in the next year or so. Big question mark. Be cool to take it though. Who doesn't like brand new infrastructure? Alright, right before I left Taiwan, I went to Taichung. I took the one and only metro line they have at that place. They got one line. But pretty cool though, since brand new, so everything's got a fresh feeling to it. Might as well, right? Yeah, this is definitely a route that I've never been on. Been consistently riding my bicycle everywhere here, but this is a big freaking city. I don't know how long it's going to take to explore the whole thing. Probably can knock it out on a motorcycle pretty quick, but maybe 6 months. You're not going to remember any of it though. Maybe a little bit biased, but things are best ridden by bicycle, otherwise you're not going to pay attention to your surroundings. You're not going to find those little nuggets, stands, food places, see what the locals are doing. Motorcycle, everything's just a blur. Got a little bit of a little Hollywood vibe going on right here. Palm trees in the middle. Big nice long stretch. of Vietnamese stuff. A lot of Korean restaurants. A couple Japanese. Got money flying. I don't think getting my bike smashed for $1,000 was their money. A couple cents, worth it. Lost their money all over the ground. We've got a sports car behind us. Alright, I'm gonna check on the map, see where we at. Actually, this doesn't look like District. Maybe District 7? I don't have it I don't have it memorized too well. It just looks like a bunch of residents here over here. Little big businesses. I am liking the rainy season over here though. Nice and sweet. Rains, disappears. That's my kind of rainy season. Heard some locals complaining about it, but I love it. You're gonna get a rainy season regardless in this area, but I'd rather have one that comes and goes. The other day it rained for maybe 5 minutes. That was it. Gone. Say you're in Taipei during the rainy season. It'll rain for 4 hours, and if it ain't raining, it's sprinkling. And no sun. Yeah, I'm just loving it so much because I haven't been living in a city with the sun. No lack of vitamin D in this place. Yeah, I've been meaning to go to Vendao, I think that's what it's called. It's the little beach town, 100 kilometers southeast of here. Been meaning to go check it out, but gotta rip me a scooter or find me a friend that's got a scooter. I haven't really ventured much out of the city, but like I was saying though, this place is unlimited. It's gonna take some proper exploring to see everything here. Just don't know how some of these tourists stay in District 1 the entire time. Like, what are you gonna see? It just looks like a western country. I was just over in District 1, and when you're in that nice new area, yeah, you don't get none of the Vietnam feels. 110% foreign feeling. A little bit French vibe, obviously. But yeah, I just don't see the sense in coming here and staying in District 1. Might as well just stay in your home country. I mean, because even in District 1 though, like, you know, nothing is cheap there, especially if it's a big chain. I've looked, I mean, it's almost as much or more than, well, comparing with the States. So what's the point? I don't understand. I myself, I'm living in District 1, but I'm not living in the main part. I'm up there in the north by the river. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really see many tourists over there. You'll know the touristy areas though. A lot of annoying people trying to make a buck off you. Yeah, definitely spend a day or two, check out one, and then get the hell out of here. Unless you love that touristy stuff. I finally went to the party street. It's cool, I guess, if you want to get drunk, I guess. The prices there weren't very friendly. I thought they would be, you know, it's got a local vibe to it, but not like I thought it was going to be. Supposed to be turning left, but I don't even know where we. Not a very clear intersection. But yeah, the party street though, if you want to have your eardrums pounded out and drink not cheap beer, then have at it. I did find an alleyway behind there though with all the expats. There's another street behind there. Doesn't have any live music or anything, but it's quiet. It seems more chill, and don't have a bunch of sketchy people walking around. But yeah, it's right. It's right behind there. Lord, I need to take a left. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's the widest road I've ever seen. I'm gonna get behind this car. This is a 4-lane, but all separated. Now I'm willing to bet that this place is not even open. Google, very unpredictable. Definitely out of the city some. I don't even know where. Never been over here. I mean, it looks, you know, all this area is residents and big companies. Biggest benefit would be living over here. People, a lot less. Don't have all the little shops everywhere. Where are you taking me, Google? Google's been on the crack pipe lately. Well, I said there was no people. They're all back again. Who let the dogs out? quits for this video. I don't see anything worth filming over here. A lot of high rises. That's about it. Until next time.